What if the secret to building a billion-dollar empire was to reject everything capitalism taught you? This is the story of Yvon Chouinard, the anti-marketing billionaire who built Patagonia by doing the exact opposite of what every business guru preaches. Chouinard isn't your typical CEO. He's a mountain climber who despises greedy capitalism. His core psychological trait? Radical integrity and absolute authenticity. Chouinard built Patagonia on the psychology of indifference to quick profit. He rejected traditional business norms entirely. In psychology, this is called credibility-enhancing displays. People trust those who sacrifice money for principles. By appearing as a leader who cares more about values than profits, Chouinard became deeply trusted. His refusal to chase profits made him look honest, and honesty became his greatest marketing weapon. Patagonia's anti-marketing strategy turned customers into believers, not just buyers. While other brands screamed, "buy more," Patagonia whispered, "buy less." And ironically, people bought more. This is the psychology of anti-selling. By rejecting the sale, Chouinard created desire that traditional marketing could never achieve. Patagonia didn't sell products. It sold identity, purpose, and belonging to a tribe of conscious consumers. Follow us for more. This is Yvon Chouinard, the billionaire who told you not to buy his products. And that's exactly how he built an empire. Black Friday, the biggest shopping day of the year. Every brand is screaming, "buy, buy, buy." Patagonia published a full-page ad in the New York Times with a shocking headline, "Don't buy this jacket." The message was clear: repair your old clothes instead of buying new ones. This wasn't just an ad. It was a masterclass in reverse psychology. Instead of pushing customers away, the campaign doubled Patagonia's sales. Why? Because it tapped into something deeper, the consumer's desire for ethical distinction. People don't just buy products, they buy identities. Patagonia wasn't selling jackets. It was selling membership in an exclusive moral tribe. This is disruptive marketing at its finest. Telling people not to buy makes them want it more. Because when a brand tells you to resist, you suddenly feel in control. And that feeling is priceless. Yvon Chouinard understood what most marketers never will. Scarcity and restraint create desire. The forbidden fruit always tastes sweeter. And Patagonia turned psychology into profit. Today, Patagonia is worth billions, built not on selling more, but on selling meaning. The lesson? Sometimes the best way to sell is to tell people not to buy. Follow us for more. The Anti-Marketing Billionaire: How Patagonia Exploited Human Psychology to Build an Empire. Patagonia doesn't sell clothes. It sells the identity of the environmentally conscious person. This is business intelligence at its finest. The psychological analysis relies on social identity theory. When a consumer wears this brand, they send a psychological signal to society, virtue signaling. The signal says, "I belong to a conscious, educated class. I care about the planet." This makes brand loyalty far deeper than mere product quality. Patagonia turned consumption into a statement of personal values and tribal belonging. Every purchase becomes an act of self-expression, not just acquiring gear. The brand exploits our deep need to signal who we are to others. It taps into tribalism, the ancient human instinct to belong to a group that shares our beliefs. Patagonia didn't just build a clothing company, they built a psychological tribe. Follow us for more. The biggest event in business psychology history. Yvon Chouinard transferred ownership of his entire company, valued at billions of dollars, to non-profit climate trusts. Not selling the company, not going public, not passing it to his children. He gave it all away to fight climate change. The psychological analysis for corporations reveals this move cemented the brand as a living legend in the history of business psychology. The lesson learned here is that absolute alignment between founder values and company behavior, what we call brand founder alignment, is the most powerful strategy. It builds market value that cannot be destroyed. This is how you turn a company into an immortal idea. Chouinard didn't just build a brand. He engineered a psychological legacy that will outlive him by generations. While other billionaires chase more wealth, Chouinard weaponized his fortune for a cause greater than profit. This is the ultimate form of anti-marketing. When your values become so authentic, marketing becomes unnecessary. The company became a living organism aligned with Earth itself, not just shareholders. Brand founder alignment at this level creates something more valuable than money: cultural immortality. When Chouinard walked away from billions, he didn't lose power. He multiplied it infinitely across millions of believers. This is the secret the richest 1% will never understand. True legacy isn't counted in dollars. It's measured in impact that outlives you. Follow us for more.